Hello, everybody. It's Tanya Taylor again. I wanted to do a video because I wanted to really touch on my perspective of the wonderful industry of network marketing from just being a newbie and just seeing things I like and things I don't like. Excuse me if it's a little blurry. It's right outside right now. You can't really see me, but anyway, I like the fact that everybody most people genuinely like to help people and just seem a lot happier than those that work at a 9 to 5. I don't know, it's because they're making way more money for their time or whatever have you, whatever it is. Um, phone going off as usual. Excuse me. So I wanted to really touch on it, how I felt. I'm happy I found an industry, very happy, but there's some things that it seems like people are getting mixed up. Like just listening to so-called leaders, I guess. I mean, they're really only looking at their bottom line when it boils down to it. They can say all day how much they are just wanting to help the people, but fact of the matter is, they're kind of being like a boss. If I wanted a boss, I would just get another part-time job instead of starting a business. When you had do things like with scare tactics and getting people scared to not look at other things, and you just have to stay focused when they know good and darn well they don't have all their eggs in one basket, it's just like it's so deceptive, and that's like the part I don't like. And me being new and talking to people from like the older school, how they used to do it without all the technical stuff, it seemed like people were more networking, as in you shared, like one person could be doing like health and wellness, one could be doing like communication, and you switch. Like I might not want to do a communications business because I'm in health and wellness, but somebody I'm networking with, I'll go and be their customer, or vice versa. That's how it should be done. It's like some people act like because you're in one company, you can't even be a customer of somebody else in another industry. I mean, not everybody like that. Some people, I might be just what I'm seeing, but it seems like just because you're in one company does not mean, one, you can't be in another one. Two, that you can't be a customer to another company. Like, long as it's not the same product or service you're offering, what is the problem? I don't know. But it's like they scare people into not even looking at something else, which is like what a boss does. They tell you what to do and you're doing and you do it. Like how is that any different than being at a 9 to 5? We are independent associates, distributors, whatever have you want, whatever you want to call it. Independent means I'm free to market whatever I choose to and not have to worry about being bashed, criticized, talked about, downed, or anything else. You shouldn't have to worry about that. Everybody should be networking and sharing ideas and uplifting each other, sticking together in this industry. Well, the ones I have talked to that just genuinely stick together, I've talked to people in other companies. They had tried to recruit me before, but they never would bash another company. They wouldn't even talk about another company. Actually, they wouldn't even talk about it unless I specifically asked. And they like this one guy I talked to, he's very nice about it. He just tells me his opinion. I value his opinion. And a totally competitor company. And I started out bashing other companies because that's all I seen. But then I quickly learned that that's not a good way to network. Like, even with a company I was in, I could say a lot of bad things, and it's, trust me, it's killing me not to almost. But it's really wouldn't do anything but just bring more negativity about, and I don't want to do that. I'm trying to change. This industry has changed me for the better as far as being more positive and uplifting me and meeting a lot of great new people that's seriously interested in helping me. But I just wanted to point that out. Like, if you want to just listen to a leader, you might as well just go back to work because it's the same difference. Talk to, do your own research. And just another point, if they keep, there's hundreds, maybe thousands and thousands of MLM companies out there. If they only point out certain ones, you should go check it out yourself, because they might just be scared that that one is better. And they're just using scare tactics so you won't look. Some of them may actually genuinely be like, yeah, they seen it. But then another thing, if they're not looking at anything else, how do they know what another company is doing unless they are looking, getting on, sneaking on calls to find out what's going on, so they can try to twist the words around so they can scare their downline to not even looking at it themselves. As grown adults, we all should look at things for ourselves. I know you can't look at everything, but if your leader is bashing a certain company, it'd be kind of wise to go check it out for yourself, because there's a reason why they're pointing it out. As they say, um, people don't hate on something they don't feel threatened by. It's the same difference. So I don't want to make this too long. I could go on and on and on. But if you have a leader pointing out just a few certain companies, I would look at it myself, because you there's a reason why they're only singling out a certain company out of hundreds, among hundreds of companies. Well, that's all I wanted to say right now. I have to make another shorter video about something else. So, um, talk to you later. You can look me up on Facebook, Tanya Chanel Taylor, um, and we can talk. I like to network with new people, get to know new people, even if we never do business together. I see that I enjoy talking to new people, and just even especially overseas, because it's like it's be like morning over here, and then it's like they're about to go to bed. It's so crazy, and it's awesome that this technology now you could do that. So everybody have a good morning, good evening, good afternoon, whatever time of day it is, and hopefully talk to you soon. Bye bye.